Hey ladies, welcome to Live with Sam. This is our end of the week coaching conversation where we slow down, talk about the real stuff women over 40 are dealing with, and most importantly, leave with something practical we can actually do about it. So get comfortable, get your drink. I got me a Celsius. We're not trying to fix our whole lives today. We're just checking in to see where we are right now. And today's question is a big one. Where are you right now? Not who you were at 25. I definitely ain't her. Not who everybody needed you to be at 35. Still learning at 35. I'm asking about the woman sitting here right now, today. Who are you now? And maybe an even harder question is, what does she want? What does that person want right now? So, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about how much I've changed. I've been thinking about how much changes for women when we are getting into our 40s. Our bodies change. Of course, I gain weight, lost weight, gain weight. Our children get older. They get grown. They get gone. Our marriages and our relationships go through different seasons. Definitely, because me and my husband are finding out who we are. Friendship changes, career changes. Our parents get older. Mine passed away. Sometimes we experience loss, me. Sometimes our priorities just simply change. And suddenly things that we used to think were important just aren't important anymore. So me personally, I want more peace. I like my freedom. I love my experiences. And more time with the people I love is a must. I want to travel. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to start a business. I just started one several times. Maybe you want a different career. I switched my whole career. I was a sales manager. Now I'm a contract analyst. So who knows what's next? Or maybe you just want to sit in your house on a Saturday morning and not have anybody asking you for anything. I've done that too. Whole year, took a sabbatical. And that's okay. But here's where I think a lot of women struggle. We know something inside us is changing, but we don't necessarily know what to do with that. We don't know how to work that in. We don't know. So here's the little check-in. So let's do our end of the week check-in every week for the next 4 weeks. I want you to think about the previous week and how did you feel? What did you accomplish? Or even if you didn't accomplish anything. Not how many things did you check off your list, but I need you to get real with yourself. How did whatever you did actually make you feel? Were you peaceful? Were you overwhelmed? Which is always possible. Were you irritated by everything? Which is also possible too. Were you happy? Were you exhausted? Or did you feel connected to just yourself? Or did you spend the entire week taking care of everything and everybody else? Because sometimes the first sign that something needs to change isn't some huge crisis. Sometimes it's a simple little thing, simple little voice saying, I can't keep doing this the same way. And ladies, let's be honest, we really need to stop ignoring the voice. Okay? I know y'all do it because I do it sometimes myself. So here's the first solution that you can work with. We're going to find ourselves again. I want you to take 15 minutes this weekend at some point today or tomorrow. Get your journal notes app. I got a good one. I'll put it in my bio. Or whatever you use, even if you use a written journal. And I want you to write down 10 things that you enjoy, you actually enjoy. Sounds very easy, right? But here's the rules. There's rules to this. Your answers cannot be about anybody else. Not what you enjoy with your children. Not what you enjoy with your husband. Not what you enjoy with the girlfriends. What are your likes? What makes you smile? What makes you feel peaceful? What makes you feel like yourself? Maybe it's sitting by the water. Hey, I love sitting by the water. That's my thing right there. Maybe it's getting dressed up. Hey, I love to get dressed up. Please give me somewhere to go. Maybe it's going to Disney. I'm definitely a Disney adult. I'll be the first to raise my hand to that. Oh, maybe it's working out. Hey, that does something for me. Maybe it's traveling. I don't travel as much, but I love to travel when I can. Or maybe it's doing absolutely nothing. And I know that's one of mine. There is no wrong answer to this. We're just getting reacquainted with ourselves. So, that was number 1. Here's solution number 2. We're going to identify what is draining us. So now let's go a little deeper. Ask yourself, what drained me the most this week? Was it work? Was it a person? Was it consistently saying yes? Was it trying to solve everybody's problems? It could have been social media. Was it that? Was it your schedule was too jam-packed? Was it something you keep worrying about? Identify one thing, because once you identify it, you can decide what you're going to do about it. You're going to decide what you're going to do with it. Maybe you just need to say no. Maybe you need to delegate some things. I definitely want a housekeeper, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe you need a conversation with somebody. That's okay too. Maybe you need to set boundaries with people. That's okay too. And maybe you need to stop giving something so much access to your energy, because that is very draining. And sometimes you simply might just need to admit that whatever you're doing isn't working for you anymore. And you know what? That's self-care too. It's okay to change your mind. If it doesn't work, drop it. Okay, so here is to solution number 3. Now, here's my favorite question. Instead of spending all of our time talking about what we don't want, let's talk about what we do want. So what we're going to do is ask ourselves, what do I want more of in this season of my life? Do I want more peace, more freedom, more confidence, more time for myself? More travel, less work, more meaningful friendships, more intimacy, more purpose, more fun, more time with God. Whatever your answer is, I want you to write it down. And then I want you to ask yourself, what is one thing I can do next week that moves me closer to those things? Not the 10 things, just one of them. We're going to do this slowly because it's going to mean more when you do it step by step instead of trying to do it all at once, because that could get overwhelming also. Because we're not trying to completely reinvent our lives by Monday morning, we're going to take this into the next step. So that's our first part of this. The second part of this is getting some faith, working on our faith and getting some clarity. And this is where the faith will come into for me. Sometimes we want God to show us the entire plan. I'm definitely guilty of that. God showing me exactly what's going to happen would be great. Show me who is going to be there. Show me who's going to be, how it's going to work. Show me when it's going to happen. And sometimes we are just not going to get all that. Sometimes it's just not how it's supposed to work. Sometimes, though, we just need to get a little bit of clarity for the next step. And that's enough. Because the next step on this journey will get you to another place you're trying to be. So maybe your prayer this weekend needs to be, let me see how I'm going to put this. God, show me what belongs in this next season of my life. Show me what I need to release. Give me clarity about the next step and take the courage to take it. And give me the courage to take it. Because everything that belonged in your previous season doesn't automatically get to come with you in the next season. Sorry. Some of this stuff you can't take with you. So I'm going to give you an assignment for the rest of the weekend. This is going to be, let me see how I'm going to put this assignment. Don't worry. I'm not giving you a whole workbook this weekend. It's okay. I want you to answer 3 questions. And then next weekend, we'll discuss the 3 questions. Number 1, what gave me life this week? So you got all week to do this. No, I want you to do it for the previous week, actually. Number 2, what drained me this past week? Number 3, what do I need more of next week? That's it. Those 3 questions. And then choose one action. If you need rest, schedule it. If you need movement, take the walk. If you need connection, make the call. Yes, call somebody. You ain't got to do nothing but call them and say, hello, how you doing? I was just checking on you. And that'll be it. If you need boundaries, set them. If you need time with God, protect that time. If you need joy, go do something that makes you smile. Don't just identify what you need. Respond to the need. So write it down, pick something, and go do it. That's where your self-care becomes an action. So, in closing, before we finish our conversation, I want to remind women 40 or over the age of 40 something. You are allowed to want something different. You are allowed to outgrow things. You are allowed to rest when needed. You are allowed to start over. Hell, I don't know how many times I'm starting over. I'm 49 now. I'm about to be 50. I might start over again next year. Who knows? But it's okay. That's my prerogative. You are allowed to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. And you don't have to feel guilty about taking care of yourself while you do it. You don't have to feel guilty. No guilt here. Maybe you're not having a midlife crisis like you think you are. Maybe you're finally meeting the woman you didn't have time to become because you were so busy being everything else to everybody else. Get to know her. Take a walk with her. Take her out to dinner. Enjoy her. Take care of her. Listen to her and give her permission to grow. Because guess what? Self-care is definitely not a selfish thing. It's stewardship. It's important. And especially as a woman of my age group, it's very important. So that's going to end our weekly conversation every Saturday. You can come have a coaching session with Sam at no charge. So before you go, I want you to put one word in the comments. What do you need more of next week? Mine is energy, because honey, that workout class be tearing me up, but I'm going 5 days a week, no matter what. So I'll meet you back here next Saturday, and we'll have another real conversation. Until then, take care of yourself. Faith, clarity, growth, legacy. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, and I'll see you on next week. Have an amazing rest of the weekend and enjoy your Saturday.